A spine chilling incident took place on Sunday in the lungs of Mumbai, the Aarey forest. An 18-month-old toddler was attacked by a leopard in early hours on the eve of Diwali. The incident took place when the mother was illuminating a diya in the temple outside the house. The girl child was rushed to the hospital, but it was too late as she had succumbed to her injuries. HW News spoke to the grandfather of the deceased. Here is what he said. ये बताइए कि एग्जैक्ट इंसिडेंस क्या हुआ था?
एग्जैक्ट एक्सीडेंट से ये हुआ कि वो दिए जलाने को गई थी मंदिर पे, सुबह ही दिवाली के टाइम पे जलाते ही हैं, और 5:30 और 5:45 के बीच में दिए जला रहे थे। उसी टाइम में उसकी माँ दिया जलाने गई और बच्ची पीछे से आ गई और उसी को 1 मिनट के अंदर ही अटैक कर लिया। अब वो कहीं छुप के बैठा था या क्या था, हमने देखा नहीं उसको, ऐसा हुआ।
सर, ये जो इंसिडेंस हुआ है, मतलब लेपर्ड स्पॉटिंग ये काफ़ी आरे में है, तो मतलब आप लोगों को इसके लिए कोई प्रोविजंस, मतलब ऐसा नहीं बताया गया था कि क्या ऐसी परिस्थिति में क्या करना चाहिए, ऐसा कुछ?
नहीं, उनका वन विभाग का भूसे कहा है कि भाई बाहर रात के टाइम पे बाहर मत निकलो, बच्चों को बाहर मत निकलने दो। और सुबह
ये दिन के समय हुआ है ना?
सुबह 5:30 के आसपास हुआ है, 5:30 पौने 6। तो उनका पहले से ही कहना है कि 5 से 7 बजे जहाँ अंधेरा होता है उसी टाइम पे लेपर्ड अटैक कर सकता है। शाम को भी 7 बजे के आसपास से बच्चों को बाहर न निकलने देवें, ये उनका पहले से ही कहना है और वो राइट है। और बच्ची निकल गया अचानक, वो तो सोया रहता है, ये टाइम में बच्चे उठते भी नहीं हैं। वो उठ गया और उठ के बाद आ गया डायरेक्ट। उसकी मम्मी भी कोई मालूम नहीं था कि मेरे पीछे बच्ची आ गई।
शिवसेना मंत्री रविंद्र वायकर भी, शिवसेना के जो नेता है, वो भी आके गए थे। क्या कहा था आपने
उन्होंने
उनसे?
भी बहुत सा हमको ये किया है कि कोई भी बात की ऐसा हो तो सुरक्षा अपने हाथ में रखो और फॉरेस्ट के हिसाब से जो चाहिए वो हम देंगे, लाइट वगैरह जो भी है। उन्होंने अच्छा आश्वासन दिया हमको।
सरकार की तरफ से कोई मदद मिली है अभी तक?
नहीं, अभी तक तो नहीं मिली है सही, लेकिन उनका प्रोसीजर है, जो प्रोसेस है उस हिसाब से। पैसे का तो हमें वैसा कुछ नहीं है, लेकिन जो भी मदद दिया है उन्होंने, हॉस्पिटल जाना है, एम्बुलेंस कराना है, अभी तक वो फॉरेस्ट वालों ने किया। सब हमारी तरफ से कुछ नहीं हुआ। हम तो वैसे ही अफसोस में हैं, पैसे की क्या मांग रखे हैं।
In this regard, we also spoke to G. Mallikarjuna, Field Director of the Sanjay Gandhi National Park. Let's see what he has to say.
Sir, सबसे पहले तो I wanted to know from you that what is your take on what happened on Sunday?
This is one of the unfortunate events that has happened. So, because this area, especially GMT and RA, it is known for मतलब it is one of the best example of coexistence in the world. Where very high density human population is staying with high density leopard population. So, we are also very surprised and we are shocked by this incident.
So, but this is not the first incident which has happened, because in the month of October itself, reports say that this is the second incident. And also, if you talk about the last year's tally, it is about 10. At least 10 such cases have happened. So, what has the forest department done in regard to this?
There are two types of issues. One is conflict, because it is a human death. When you are talking about the human death, this is happening after, I think, around 7-8 years in this landscape. Okay.
Sorry?
Second one is the human death is happening after 7-8 years.
No, but there have been reports regarding such incidences where attack has taken place.
It's not. That's what I'm clarifying. That we are having two types. The incidences of this one, animal try to injure the people or charging the people. That last year also, immediately after monsoon, that has reported from Aarey. And this year again in October we received one incident, and this is the second incident.
Right. Right. Okay. So, if you would have to give an estimate on how many such cases have happened overall in this particular year, what would be the number?
I told that last year and this year. Last year around total we have 7 incidents have happened.
7 incidents have happened officially.
Also last year.
Sorry.
After that we captured that this one the conflict animal that is called a C32. Before that there are 7 incidents in Aarey.
Okay, okay. So, what do you think can be measures to combat this particular problem?
See, that's what I told us, no? When we are staying in such a landscape
Hmm.
there is a high density human population staying amongst, leopards are staying amongst the high density human population.
Hmm.
So, matlab, the conflict will definitely happen. The one the main issue with the department is to reduce the number of conflicts.
So,
Now we need to
where
manage.
exactly the problem lies?
No, no, matlab, I couldn't get you.
No, but what can one do to protect oneself from this kind of
No,
attack?
that's what you see. Matlab, that's what I'm telling. For managing the conflict, we are having so many parallel things which we do here. So one is that we take up the awareness session with the even the societies, residential societies who are staying around the national park and also in Aarey. So along with we have many NGOs and the voluntary groups they work with the forest department.
Right.
Just to give an example, we have the Aarey voluntary team that is continuously we are working with the forest department from pretty long period. And also we have another organization known as Mumbai Ka for GMP.
Okay.
So whenever the conflict happens, then immediately the rescue team of the Goregaon National Park and Thane rescue team, along with these two groups, we go to the spot, we try to educate the people, and whatever precautions they have to take, that will clearly tell to the people also.
Okay, so is there some kind of compensation which the family is going to get from the forest department?
Yes, yes, yes. The compensation will be given from the government side.
So has that been processed or it is yet to happen?
Yeah, already it is processed.
Okay.
Meanwhile, wildlife activists have accused that the government may now use this incident to get rid of the leopards by caging them and shifting them to Sanjay Gandhi National Park so that more commercial activities could take place in the forest. SW News asked the activists to elaborate on the allegations. Here is what they said.
So first of all, I shared a post which had written uh, now one after the other, the government since past few years, almost 7 or 8 leopards have already been trapped and relocated from Aarey. So now this is seventh or eighth leopards till then, and uh, if this goes on, if the government goes on with this speed for trapping leopards from Aarey, there will be a time when there will be no leopards left in Aarey, and leopards are one of the major species which are playing a key role in protection of Aarey because there is presence of leopards. They have the forest of the Aarey forest has a huge importance. It's considered a wildlife habitat, and the government or the other people, the real estate or other people, see these animals as a roadblock to bring in more projects or encroachments, etc., etc. So definitely, they might use this as an opportunity to cage more and more leopards and take them away from here.
But don't you sensitize with the family of the deceased?
Definitely, definitely. I do share their grief. I consider this as an unfortunate incident. However, I also see that trapping the animal is not the solution. The government should rather focus on mitigation and counseling or creating more awareness amongst the locals that uh, uh, unfortunately that kid died, but the problem was that kid stepped out in the evening time, and it was all the baby girl was alone. So it was a very dangerous thing to be done because leopards usually do not attack on adults, but they have the tendency to attack on younger kids or toddlers. So forest officials must have given guidelines to them, like to not step out.
So who
The
has to
problem
take accountability for this?
the government at the large has to take accountability and act sensibly and not just go and trap the animals and put them into cages. Uh, it's unfortunate that the kid has died, but if we just go on trapping leopards, then uh, because ultimately it's their habitat. The animal is not somewhere outside. It, it is the forest area and it is their habitat.
Right.
So uh, definitely the government needs to take care of that, that both the sides are balanced and the locals are sensitized over this issue, and they need to be more alert and aware, like how to coexist with the animals.
Okay.
Trapping is not the solution, because
But
that.
there have been several such instances, and the RA forest has not yet been commercialized. But so why do you say so now?
Commercialize. What I meant to say is, because there has been demands in past also to trap all the leopards and move them out of Aarey. So there have been demands from the political sides or other people. So
Hmm.
which is very dangerous for a forest or a green space like Aarey, because once these leopards are gone, then they lose their value, and then it is like very easy for the government to open up this area, because technically they have been denying this place as a forest. We need to also understand that they like the current government
Right.
denies Aarey being a forest, and also the presence of leopards. Also, they say like there are no leopards here. So
Hmm.
this is really dangerous when they move out these animals out of this place. Then it just becomes like another green space. Like it loses its ecological value,
Hmm.
and then it is very easy for them to denotify this place and bring some projects or real estate or whatever. So
Right.
that is what I meant to say.
Hmm.
Like moving these animals out is an indirect way to reduce its ecological value and open up the space for any kind of development, whether real estate or any infrastructure project or whatever.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.